our ingredients are great. The technology behind this TR90. If we take a look at TR90 in itself, I mean, in Malaysia, Singapore, it's considered #1 wellness and weight management system. And why is that the case? I mean, this product itself, not only does it help you in controlling those cravings and helping your body burn fat instead of store fat, you are actually having something that is PDR approved. This is the physician's desk reference, which is our Bible in the medical community. I mean, the PDR is amazing in the sense that, you know, if you are a practicing physician and you recommend or you prescribe something from this PDR and something goes wrong, you're actually not liable for those mistakes because these drugs are in this reference book. But our TR90 is in there as a dietary supplement, something that will help you in maintaining your normal healthy body condition. So if we take a look at some of these ingredients, I mean, this prickly pear cactus, it really helps with stopping that fat storage. I mean, this in Jumpstart, in your first 15 days, it's an incredible way to help your body start burning fat instead of storing fat. And your saffron over there. Saffron is such an expensive ingredient. I think 90% of the saffron that you find outside in the markets, a lot of them are fake and very expensive. It is something that will control your appetite and stabilize your mood. We have pomegranate that is amazing in also appetite control, but fat metabolism. So, you know, you're burning that fat instead. And this red orange, which is great for fat reduction and removing all the excess carbs in your body. So if we take a look at these ingredients in general, I mean, you could definitely buy these ingredients yourself. You can buy these ingredients yourself. You can take all of them yourself every single day. But why would you go through all of that when you have something that's readily available for you that is extracted just for the key ingredients to help you in your weight loss and your journey? So what we really need to know is that an incredible portion of our health has to do with our mind and our body. I think when we go through quite a lot of difficult things in life, people like to say, you know, it's always mind over matter. It's always mind over matter. So when you can think positively and you can push through, that is something that you can do in sort of almost any given situation. So let's say whether you're feeling a bit upset because of this COVID situation or anything like that, you can always get through something like that. But when it comes to something that you cannot control by yourself, products are there to help you in that. So when we take a look at these two things, your mind and your body, Jumpstart is there to help you in all of that, mind and body, in that first 15 days, to be able to really kickstart that metabolism of yours. I mean, a lot of my customers that are going through this program and are going through this first 15 days, taking this Jumpstart, they are sweating like crazy, especially during the night. They will need to put a lot of towels beneath them as they sleep. they're sleeping on towels on their pillows because they are sweating so much and they are burning that fat at night as they sleep. I mean, how many people can say that uh, that they're going through that? I mean, how many people can actually tell you that, even not exercising, they are still able to burn this fat as they sleep? This jumpstart with the with the saffron and the pomegranate in it. I mean, you're really controlling that appetite, and you're making sure that that leptin and that ghrelin, that orexin, all of that is stabilized throughout the day, where you're not feeling hungry anymore. You're not feeling the unnecessary need to eat. So this is both controlling your body and your mind. On one hand, it's your hormones that are being regulated. On the other hand, it's your body being able to burn that fat. One that's really great over here is this control. Why do we call it control? I mean, the company wouldn't just put a random name onto a product unless it actually does what it says that it does, which is control your cravings. I mean, this this tablet all in itself, I think I know that Tami right now is going through her first TR90 set, and she is someone that cannot resist having rice in every meal. And she's been telling me that she hasn't been eating all of her rice. I mean, maybe half a bowl. And that's incredible, because this is someone that loves rice to the end of the world. I don't think she could ever put those chopsticks down. But this is that kind of craving control that you get from this particular product. So this control, this is your mind control, your hormone regulation. Another thing is your fit, the fit that we have in the TR90 program. This fit over there is helping your body in fat usage. So what I said just now, the cayenne pepper that's in this fit, that helps with burning fat. So it means that while you're taking this, not only is your craving satisfied, but your body is able to utilize the fat that's already there. And of course, the protein shake, I mean, you're replenishing your body and you're helping your body maintain that muscle. The more muscle you have, the more fat you can burn, the better your metabolism is. So your metabolism in here through the fit and the trim shake is going to control that body of yours, where your body is now at a much younger state than before. I mean, how many people can say that in their 50s or 60s, they're going out and they're hiking and they're enjoying life and they're at a place where they are doing the same thing that they did in their 20s, because they're feeling much healthier, they're feeling much better. And this is not something that's just, through experience. This is something that is scientifically justified and also scientifically backed up. So if you are thinking, Kahe, like I have a great diet, I have a great, exercise routine. Do I really need to go through this? Do I really need to go through TR90? What this product does is it just helps you in creating some good habits for the rest of your life. Great habits. When we talk about habits itself, I think a lot of people would agree that it takes over 28 days to create a habit. I mean, you need to do it consistently every single day to be able to create something out of nowhere. But for our bodies and our cells, that's a totally different thing. I mean, every time every single day we are growing older. There is no stopping the clock. It continues to run. But how do you make sure that you're able to reset your body or reset your mind or reset your cells into a much younger state? That is something that you can't do in any sense of the word unless you have the backup of patented products, patented technology. So what you do see is you can definitely help regulate that body of yours. This hormone control, I think a lot of times we think it's fairly simple, but it is not something that you can just at a snap of a finger be like, okay, I'm going to control my body now. It doesn't happen that way. It really takes a little bit of time. It takes a bit of patience, and it takes a little bit of something extra, which is this powerful science that we have. So hopefully today you guys have heard quite a bit about this hormones. And I think if there are any questions, like I would love to answer some of them over here today. Hormones are not the easiest thing to understand, but I hope that you have all learned something today. I think it's a very complex system in our body. I hope I didn't explain it too difficult. Uncle Philip, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm paying attention to what you said, every word. You know what? This is the first time I heard these sections. From the scientific point of view about TR90, why it can successfully not just manage our weight properly, but at the same time, we find out why there is lots of aging disease could be improved after the TR90 intake. You know, you're such a wonderful speaker, knowledgeable. Oh my God. We need you very much, Gahe.
Thank you so much.
Honestly, you know, I pay attention. Well, you know what? Actually, we want, you know, I suggest people, for those who like to know things in depth, because we don't want to look at TR90 like a mystery. So I suggest you think about the right questions and don't ask me because I am not able to answer, and let Gahe to answer for all of you. So anyway, I give the time to Ada to look after the questions and answer today.
That sounds
okay.
Yeah,
so one question. So how often do you recommend taking the Jumpstart throughout the program?
I think in most countries, they only have one Jumpstart in each TR90 program, right? So, of course, what the company has provided is this one single take of Jumpstart. So just 15 days. But the thing is, in other countries, let's say in Hong Kong, sometimes we have promotions where you can buy 4 Jumpstarts in a pack. Or in Malaysia, where you can just buy Jumpstart even without the rest of the program. And the reason why is because Jumpstart is such a strong fat metabolism product that we have. In Korea, we do have something called Diolin, which also does quite a similar thing. So it has like cayenne peppers in it, which helps you in burning the fat. But it's totally different from this age lock technology that we have in the TR90 Jumpstart. So I have some customers that continue to take Jumpstart throughout their TR90 program, and people who buy Jumpstart regardless of the TR90 program. So they will continue to take the Jumpstart and Trim Shake even after it. So I think it's because in that first 15 days, they can really feel that fat burning process. So if you saw, I showed you that one photo of the man with the bloated stomach and reduced. That was all in 14 days. That reduction in bloat and that fat burn was in 14 days only. And this comes from the product itself. So how powerful that is. So if you have an excess of Jumpstart, I would say don't be shy with it. You can take it throughout your program if you like. I mean, if you want to add that into the middle of your program, that's totally good too. If you want to add that outside of your program as well, that is something. I mean, I would love to take Jumpstart every day too if I had it.
So that means we can take Jumpstart every day throughout the year.
Yeah, I would do that. I would do that.
So another question, can someone keep taking TR90?
I mean, I really want a little bit of clarification, as in, you mean continue set after set?
Stella, can you type your question or? Yes, she said
So
yes, continuously.
Okay, so with TR90, it is marketed not as a diet program. And I think that's the thing that we really need to understand, that it's not a diet program in which, you know, you're losing a lot of water in your body, you're losing a lot of essential vitamins and nutrients and minerals in your body because you are shedding it through your like diuretics and things that, you know, induce a lot of diarrhea, where you're losing water instead of really changing your body. So if you're thinking of using TR90 as a basic, like a basic dietary supplement, it is that. It is a weight management system. So to be honest, if I had the choice and I could do TR90 the whole year, every single day, as part of my routine, my daily routine, I would. Because the HLOC technology in there is incredible. I mean, why do we take R squared every day? Why do we take Y-span every single day? Why not TR90? TR90 is exactly the same thing. It will help you in, you know, reversing that time, making your body work at that more younger state. So if my body was to metabolize properly and metabolize fat like I'm 16 years old for the rest of my life, then I think that is something worth investing into. So if you are looking towards that and maintaining your body, then yeah, TR90 continuous intake is actually no problem whatsoever.
Okay. So another question, when taking TR90, facing menstrual period, comes out a lot, as this is normal.
This is very, very normal. Very normal. Very normal. So like I said, you know, not only does TR90 really regulate your hormones, but what's great about TR90 is it cleans your blood vessels. So it makes sure that your blood is flowing through your body really well. So, you know, in some places where maybe our blood is not reaching towards like our fingertips, or maybe even some people have problems in their vagina, or like in their uterus. This TR90, because it's helping with your blood flow, you're getting blood in places that maybe you haven't seen in maybe over 10 years or so. I've had quite a lot of women who are maybe going through pre-menopause, who are skipping a few periods here and there, but they are suddenly getting their period right now, even bigger, even more than they've seen before because of the TR90. They're having blood flow there that they haven't seen in years. So this is what I mean by how great TR90 is in not just in a diet sense, but making sure that your body is working properly when it needs to. So if you're facing a lot of volume in terms of your menstruation, please don't be worried about that. It's only 90 days, so it's it's 3 months of maybe slightly heavy flow, but other than that, you're totally good. One other thing that I do want to mention is, you know, if you have breast cancer, or you're undergoing some kind of hormonal treatment for a breast cancer, there are some people that are going through TR92 at the same time. TR90 doesn't affect the hormones in the sense of like too much estrogen, but it does produce estrogen. So it means that some women who are going through chemotherapy, or who are having, you know, treatments for breast cancer or ovarian cancer, or, you know, uterine cancer, you really need to make sure that you check your hormone levels with your doctor. And I've seen some people who were taking some testosterone injections because their hormones were a little bit too high for their particular case. But other than that, there is actually no problem with taking TR90 in association to that. I'm just giving a short heads up just in case there's anyone here going through that at the moment and you're thinking, oh, should I be taking TR90? It's totally okay. Like, it's totally okay.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Any more questions?
Oh, yes, I have a question, Skahe.
Okay.
I find out some people is really underweight, very skinny.
Yes.
And then after they take the TR90, the point is they gain the weight and then they really macho. So can you tell us why it's happened like this?
When you are underweight, most of the time it's your body not being of course, number one is undernutrition, so you don't have enough nutrition in your body. And number two is undereating, so undereating comes with undernutrition too. Another thing is your body's not able to store that energy into your muscles, so your body's unable to create the muscles that it needs. What TR90 does is it provides you with all the essential vitamins, all the essential minerals, all the essential proteins that you need to build these muscles properly. If you can probably say, you know, oh yeah, but you know, I don't want to become bulky, or I don't want to, you know, there are a lot of people that will say these kind of things when you're talking about diets. But the thing is, it's not just your muscles that are muscles. Your heart is a muscle too. This is something that functions even as you sleep. It's not like you tell your heart to beat and it beats. It beats all on its own, I hope. But you really have to make sure that all of your muscles are being provided for. When you are underweight, your body will make sure that the essential part of your body is surviving. This means that your sympathetic system, so it means your heart, your lungs, your gut, your brain, all these parts are being kept alive, but your other muscles are not being sustained in any sort of way. So with TR90, you're able to redirect some of that energy into other parts of your body where you actually need it. So people who turn out to do TR90 even though they are underweight, they become a more healthier underweight. So they might still be underweight. I'm not gonna say that all of a sudden they're gonna become normal, because their body is still in that process of getting to a point where it's much healthier, but they won't be overly under nutrition that they cannot produce or cannot create muscle.
Very good. Great.
Okay. No question? Okay, one more question. This increase in the estrogen while taking TR90, is it only temporary while doing TR90 program?
Yes, yes, it is only temporary. This comes from the regulation in your hormones. So when you are taking the fit and the control, and also when you're taking that jump start, it helps you in that regulation. So you're producing hormones that you haven't produced in a while. So that's why I said when you're going through menopause, like some women who are going through menopause at the moment, if you're taking TR90 and you're feeling that it is actually delaying that menopause a little bit, you're right, because you are producing some hormones that you haven't produced in a while. But that is just temporary throughout this 90-day program. So that is during the time that you take that fit and control. Trim shake, on the other hand, is totally different. That one you can take regardless of the TR90. So if you want to continue taking trim shake even past like every single day, even as part of your daily routine, that is totally okay. That will not increase your estrogen in any way or form. And that's also the reason why our company sells trim shake on its own, because that can be part of your healthy diet program, your healthy daily diet program.
Okay. Thank you, Kahe.
I'm so happy to be talking about these kind of things. So if you really want to know more about how do you say, if you really want to know more about creating muscle or that is something that I'll be talking about next week when I talk about TRGO. So TRGO has launched in Korea already, and I know that the pre-workout launched in Hong Kong, and it's available this month for promotion. This TRGO is incredible. I mean, have you tried that pre-workout? You cannot sleep.
Oh,
you cannot sleep. It is like taking 4 espresso shots in the morning without feeling that, you know, that
bum, 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 bum.
heartbeat. the caffeine rush. Like, we have quite a lot of moms, like stay-at-home moms, that are taking this pre-workout every single day because it helps them with their daily activities of child rearing, and they don't feel tired at all, and they sleep so well throughout the night just because of this TRGO. And the post-workout too is great with the muscle building. I mean, it's incredible. I've seen some in-body results that have shown me, you know, even just taking TRGO once, the post-workout one time, and doing one workout, like the number increase is incredible. I mean, sometimes you won't even believe that in one single use you can increase by 1 or 2%, but you can see that from some of the results, and it's incredible. So if you're looking to enhance your exercise routine, or you're looking to enhance, let's say, your diet, then TRGO would be something that would be great to be put on top of the TR90.
Okay. So thank you, Kahe. So let me promote. Let me see any. No. Oh, sorry. Let me see any other questions. So